It is August, and here in Britain, one of the wild foods that you can see in abundance at this time of year is Rowan. They've got these beautiful red berries that really stand out. They have a slightly bitter taste to them. I would say it's a sort of slightly acquired taste as well. And Rowan berries, or Rowan is also known as mountain ash, but the berries can be used for making jellies, which are quite good with game. But we've also got back in our kitchen a huge quantity of gooseberries from our crop that we picked this year, and we've been making jam, chutney, jelly, you name it. We seem to have made it, and we still have loads of gooseberries left. So I was thinking, what sort of experiment can I try with the gooseberries to use them up? And it occurred to me, wouldn't it be an interesting combination to have the bitterness of the Rowan with the tartness of the gooseberries? So what we're going to do is have a bit of an experiment at making a Rowan and gooseberry jelly. So that's now half a bucket picked, and around about what I need. Right, we're now back in the kitchen, and on the cooker we have two preserving pans. So in this front pan here we have the Rowan berries with a bit of water added as well. And in this pan we have the gooseberries. We've got both red and green gooseberries, again with a little bit of water added. Now the reason I've got them separate is because I'm using the pulp that's left over from the gooseberries to make into a ketchup, whereas the Rowan berries, I don't think the pulp will actually make a decent ketchup, so I therefore just need to keep them separate. So they'll be brought up to the boil, and then they'll be simmered for a couple of hours. Gooseberries are now ready, so they'll be the first to go through the jelly bag. The Rowan, on the other hand, need a few minutes longer. So everything was strained through the jelly bag overnight, and the liquid has now been measured and has gone back into the preserving pan, and we're bringing it up to the boil. When it's come up to the boil, add in 1 kilo of sugar for every litre of liquid, and then bring it back to the boil. Once it's come up to the boil, keep it on a rolling boil and check regularly for the setting point. And the way to do that is to put a dollop on a saucer like that, and if it's set just like that, you know it's ready to go into hot sterilised jars. So we have made 7 jars. I'm going to put that down because it's a bit hot. And now for the taste test. I've got a little bit of it in the dish here. So actually, that's come out a lot better than I expected. You can taste the Rowan, but it's not overpowering. Yeah, definitely a good one to have with game. Since we're planning to make some game pie soon, then that will definitely be going with it. And I think what we'll do is a lot of those jars of jelly we will swap with friends who go shooting for things like pheasant and duck and wood pigeon. So in a sense that's like us creating a bit of a currency that we can then use to buy other people's game.